Bonjour and welcome to a new unboxing video, and today we've got something special as every time. It's a bit different because it's nice to have something different, even though it's something we've already talked about. If you remember, I had shown you those action figures of the series, which were done by Nema Studio under their brand Cheesecake Custom, and basically they are doing a very small production runs of geeky products, so action figures. They're doing all kind of things. I mean, but mostly what's been interesting to me was V, because I absolutely love V. I think it was a brilliant series over the 80s, and we've never had really that many collectibles and toys about them. And there was this 12-inch figure. There was it 10-inch? I think it was 10-inch actually, by LGN, and we had some Spanish miniatures and a few things like that, but never really anything, because literally because the series didn't work that well, so they never released the action figures and all the toys. So it was nice because V has been in limbo for so many years. So it was nice to see that this small British company, so Nema Studio, would do a very short run, almost custom style figures, hence the Cheesecake Customs brand, I suppose. So of the V figures, so we had in the first wave, you see them here, you had a regular visitor, you had an unmasked visitor, you had of course Diana, you had a helmeted visitor trooper, and you had a glow in the dark visitor. And that was the first wave, and we thought, well, maybe it's going to be just that, but no, there is actually a second wave and more. So today what we're going to do is show you the second wave of V. So we had all the visitors the first time, and now we still have some because the first one is John, the Supreme Commander. But then we've got Julie from the Resistance. Then we do have Ham Tyler from the Resistance, and we do have Mike Donovan, of course. So the main other characters from the there's more stuff, but those are the main four figures. So I know what you're going to say. I mean, I'm not sure about the style, and fair enough. I mean, it is an acquired taste. I mean, I can show you those that are already open. It is an acquired taste. They are supposed to remind us of the Adventure People by Fisher-Price. I mean, if you remember those, you'll know exactly what you mean. So I do like this slightly cartoonish, out of proportion style. I think it's really a cool way. Would be great to have more realistic ones. I mean, I won't deny that, but I think they're fun. They're really fun, and that's what counts. And they are extremely retro because, well, I could have seen that happen in the 70s or early 80s very easily. So, but without any further ado, let's open all new figures. So some have accessories, some don't have accessories. So here you go. You do have, it's the same kind of blister that we had the first time. So you have the V logo, and then on the back you've got all 8 figures that are currently available. You'll notice that the glow in the dark visitor isn't shown here because it was a special figure that you could get only if you pre-ordered the first wave. And well, let's open those. So here is Commander John. So he's very much like the previous release. So like the previous release, you do have 5 point of articulation. They're a bit stiff because, as you can see, it's okay, it's not broken, it's just basically needs to be put back. That can happen from time to time with rigid plastic. It's just a question of basically reheating the plastic a little bit, and it will fit in without any problem. So as you can see, Supreme Commander John has half his face human and the other half is the alien. I'm going to have a quick check if it is the same. No, it is actually a different sculpt, because I was actually wondering if they were going to reuse the existing sculpt, but no, it is actually a different sculpt. As you see, he's got a broader chest. It's not quite the same sculpt, which is nice that they've actually done a different sculpt for the two figures, because it would have been actually fairly easy to just reuse the same body and change the hair. So it's actually nice that they went through the fact that they needed a thicker body for Supreme Comedy Job, who was a bit portly. Let's remember. I mean, we don't want to forget that. So that was the first one. He doesn't have any accessory. I'm not sure that all of them do. I think the three others in the line, the wave, have accessories. So we're going to get Julie. So Julie, Parrish, of course. Well, same thing in the back. So I'm not going to review all of the packaging because they are the same. But I can already see that this one has an accessory. So here is Julie. So same thing. I mean, it is the same cartoonish adventure people look. So she's but she's fun. She really is fun. I mean, I do like that. As I said, it's an acquired taste, and it may not be to everybody's taste, but I absolutely really like this. And she comes with a gun, and the gun is very different from one we've had before, because it's actually a proper, I would say, a human gun. And I hope she can actually, I'm not sure she'll be able to actually use it, because it seemed that her hands are a bit too small, and but it's not very important. I will try and do that later when I have a bit more time, because I would hate to force things a bit and risk breaking the figure, which wouldn't be fun. So here you go. We've got Julie here with her gun, and then we do have, I'm just removing things from here. Then we do have Ham Tyler. So Ham Tyler with the bad boy. Oh, that's interesting. So here is Ham Tyler. So he does look good. I mean, same thing. It is that I'm not going to go back again about it, but it is this cartoonish look that the adventure people had. I think it really works. And he comes with a weapon, and the weapon this time is a visitor weapon. I think it should be fairly easy to put the gun in his hand. Yes, we can put the gun in his hand very easily. I'm thinking that with Julie, the problem is the gun is very thick. The handle is very thick, and she's got very small hands, so that's why I'm not sure I can actually risk putting gun in her hand. And then we've got the last one. Yes, it is the last one of the way, and it is Mike Donovan, who makes me laugh with his hairdo. So we're going to open it. I think the hairdo may be a bit much. So first of all, let's show you Donovan. Yeah, I do think that the hair is looking a bit odd, but it's in style, and he's got this very interesting accessory, which is his camera. So let's see if I can put his camera in his hand. He's got a, yes. So yeah, you can give him his camera. So that's the 4 figures in the second wave of the, but if you pre-ordered with Cheesecake Factory Nema Studio, you were getting a little extra, which was like they had done the glow-in-the-dark visitor in the first wave. This time we've got an alien baby, and he looks absolutely fantastic. It does come with articulated arms, as you can see. I think, yeah, he's got this thing that you need to make. I think that when those went through the production run, they inserted the arms very quickly, so they need to be reset a bit, but that's actually a fantastic little figure. So he's got his articulated arm. It's very, very nice. I think it's a very cool figure. I mean, I was expecting, when I opened it the first time, I expected it was just a lump of plastic, until I realized that the arms were articulated. So very, very cool little bonus figure. But then that's not all. So they've done that, the first wave, so just showing again the wave. So you've got Mike Donovan, we've got Ham Tyler, we've got Julie Parrish, and we've got Supreme Commander John, as well as the little alien baby. But then they did something fun. I mean, that's the whole wave. I mean, the wave is 4 figures, like the first wave was 4 figure. I mean, you can see them all. That's the first 2 waves. But as you can see, I've got more stuff here. For April Fool, Nema Studio decided to do 2, I would say, joke figures. Basically, in the 80s there were some bootleg figures being released, and of course, I mean, let's face it, those are not properly official V figures. So they thought, well, might as well do bootleg figures of the bootleg figures. So they did this bootleg figure of Viva Sus Adventura. So there was this action figure, and it used to be one of those 10 or 12-inch dolls. And it featured a comic book art from DC with a French title, Invasion Extraterrestre, Alien Invasion, and Vive Sus Aventura, because that was actually, I think it was a Spanish thing, if I remember well. I don't remember exactly, but it is very, very fun that they did this. So we're going to open it because I think it's rather fun that they did a bootleg figure of a bootleg figure. So here we go. This is really, I mean, that looks so much like an Adventure People head. And here you go. You do have this figure. I think it's a new skull, because they actually have had to redo the torso. I think the legs are the legs the same? Actually, no. I thought the legs were the same, but the legs are using a texture like as if it was like woolen or something like that. It's very, very weird, but it's fun. It's really, really good fun. So we do have this bootleg figure from a bootleg figure, so that's really fun. And we had another one which I think is my favorite, and it was another bootleg figure which was very weird, because it was a mason figure of a visitor, which was done very much in the style of the Elastic Monsters and even the Masters of the Universe, but more the Elastic Monsters at the time. So they actually did it. They did this very muscular visitor, which I think is really cool. I do like the little squarish blister pack, and the interesting thing in that one, that the back is different, because you've got actually all the figures plus something that's not out yet, which is the conversion chamber that is used against Julie to try and brainwash her. And you do have a brainwash Julie figures to go with it, which will be a variant. This one is not out yet, but should be out soon. So that's rather fun. I think that Nema Studio is having a huge amount of fun with those figures. And well, Nema Studio, Cheesecake Customs. I mean, I'm getting confused because, as I said, it's a brand by Nema Studio. But here you go. This is the Alien Visitor. He looks fantastic. It's really, really a cool figure. So he's got the same thing. He's got his 5 point of articulation. Does it? Yes, he does. And he looks absolutely fantastic. So here you go. That's all we've got today. So the series wave 2 with all 4 new action figure here. Julie Paris, Sir Mike Donovan, Ham Tyler, and John Supreme Commander. We do have the little alien baby that is a bonus when you pre-ordered the second wave, and we do have those two bootlegs figures from Bootleg Figures, so that really good fun. So you can order directly from their website, so Nema Studios website. That's all we've got time for today, and I will speak to you again soon for a new unboxing. Bye.